guys, put the lead in for Roberts. Afternoon everybody, how you doing? Hi folks, how you doing? It's Nigel here from Final Lap Motorsports. I'm set up on SimGrid. We're going to do some races. We're not in this challenge. What I've done is I've got the R3 now. You probably see I've just well, my camera's moved actually. Let's just get that camera back. Where have we gone? To my camera. Never a good thing to be doing when we're around yet. You'll see top of the wheel there. Yeah, so I've got the Moza R3. We're on Xbox Series S. Having some fun and games. We've got 3 tracks today to try it out on. I've been practicing for a week. I've not done any SimGrid racing for about 10 days. Just been trying to really get to grips with this. And one of the interesting things is I haven't got to grips with it because I put my setups in about those people who watch me will remember, probably moaned on enough times about my Logitech. So now I'm fully fledged. That's a good start, isn't it? I'm now on the Moza. One of the interesting things that I found out was the settings I had on the Logitech just aren't working on this. So would you believe I'm literally on default settings. You can see how poor I am at the moment. Never done this track on ACC, as you can see. So this will be it's going to cause me problems obviously, but I'm literally just doing Looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, I've stayed on default, so I've had issues. The only thing I've turned down is that by one. Left everything else as it is. I'm just going to run on default for a couple of races and see what happens. We've got a race coming in about 6 minutes, so this is going to be fun and games because I haven't done this course on here. I've only done this in Moza. Just seeing how tight this is. You wouldn't want to come out of there. Yeah, so I've gone back to default settings, so I'm sure people are going to want to know what's my thoughts on this wheel. Lovely and smooth, really nice to drive, use, I'd be all over the place now. My Logitech wheel was vibrating so much, just holding it was vibrating. I've got twice the feedback on this than I had on my Logitech. So that's a massive improvement. But you can see it's just getting nowhere. So I don't know how this race is going to go, because what I'm finding with this wheel is the car's been all over the show with it. So I'm just going to do some races. It will obviously absolutely ruin my scores on SimGrid, but there you go. We've got to basically go back to the start again with SimGrid and this. So I'm looking for help, basically, anyone else, and I get the feeling, obviously what I'm not used to as well, is the car stops a lot better here. But I have noticed with these brakes, they're not the best, in my opinion anyway. They're good on the shallower, on the tightest of curves that seem to be an issue, as in I can brake there, but if it's really tight, it's overshooting, the brake's just not having it. And I've also taken the line out now, so grown a set, as they say, within that kind of racing is like, right, okay, not going to learn anything if I don't take that line out, so that's the way it goes. I mean, the wheel's nice, it's nice in the fact it is a plastic wheel. It's not got the nice leather grip that the Logitech had. See what I mean? I've broke there and I've gone really deep. Unfortunately, I haven't got the load cell pedal upgrade for the brake, which I'm waiting for. Right, we better come out of this because we have got a race coming. So basically there's going to be a massive amount of trial and error today. Don't expect to do an awful lot in the races. Let's go and find SimGrid, see how we do. Hope everyone's okay. We're into September now, so I'm hoping to do a bit more with the channel. Now we're getting towards the dreaded winter time. But we'll see. I'll have to get my phone out today. So the other thing with this is, I tell you what, there's today though lads, it's sunny. The room I'm in, I have an office, the sun's round the front, but it's bright in here today. I can't win really. Right, let's just refresh this list because we're due to get a code in 40 seconds. One thing I did notice, the numbers on the SimGrid race of the last yesterday, and they picked 3 tracks here that, well, I've had to just sort out the Watkins Glen one. I didn't have it, so I've had to download the Watkins Glen. So we're doing Watkins Glen and Barcelona today. I'm not sure they're going to be popular tracks. There's no, I don't even know how many's going to be racing in this. I suspect it's going to be less than 10 people, which may suit me, but I'm just going to literally sit where I'm comfortable and see how I get on, basically. What are we looking for here? We are looking for 22 treble 4. There we go. 22. Right, here we go. So, like I said to you, I'm literally going to be running as we are. I'm probably not going to change anything at all apart from that by 1. That's how unsure I am and what's not working. Oh, we've got a few cars through, that's okay. A few more than I thought. Got 12 in it. Didn't think there was 12 in it. God, it's like the road's as wide as your car. It's weird, isn't it? So I thought, I've been practicing for a week and it's been doing me head in because I've done so many laps. I've lost all me. I had a load of what you call in this, you get a load of score. I think I've ruined my consistency in some of them, marked by as many as 20. But I'm not really worried about the SimGrid score anymore now. Even if it goes to negative. Don't know what happens on SimGrid if it goes to negative. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Maybe I'll be picking up again. Look at this, look at that. This is how bad it is. I'm just going to go and sit in the garage. That's all I'm going to change. Just wait in the garage now. Yeah, so I've realised how much of a steep learning curve it is, but I also suspect, and maybe someone on here can tell me difference, I suspect there is very few people who have bought the R3 are on Xbox. I won't say not a few, I mean obviously quite a few people will have bought it, but there is very few people knocking around. I've been on the Discord for Moza, Discord for SimGrid, YouTube, had a little bit of advice on a few settings and a few little things I've done, but certainly nothing to make it any easier. I've got some options, a couple of options I've turned down. Well, I'll show you in a minute when we finish this race, because I can't remember what race we're doing after this. What's on SimGrid? Just have a quick look. I'll have a look in a minute and decide which races are which. I suspect I'll be massively way at the back here. But we're going to be trying a few races this week. I'll be back on here again tomorrow as well. All I can do at the moment is just keep playing and practicing. Maybe not much practicing, taking part in the races. The races I think last time made me better, and I actually set better times. So yeah, this wheel's nice. It's a nice wheel, but whether you've been using it a while, I'm not sure. It's it's plasticky, whereas on the Logitech this was more leathery and there was a nicer feel to it. Buttons are nice, but again, disappointingly, I think I can play Forza, which wasn't going very well. I can play ACC with this wheel now. It's set up to do that, but a lot of the function buttons don't work on Xbox. Obviously I can use this on PC, but I'm not using it on a PC. That's not part of what I'm doing, because I haven't got a PC to run any games on, and there's nothing else I do. I mean, I just got it to do this, so we'll see what happens here. And the pedals, the great thing with the pedals is, and I'm sure anyone who's used a Logitech will tell you, the downside is the pedals are so squashed together that it was hurting my knee, and I was having to stand on top of the brakes completely ridiculously. The great thing with this Moza is the pedals adjusted left to right, so I slightly adjusted them, and let's press drive so we're ready, and we're on the pedals themselves. You've got the adjustment and you can move them up and down. I think there's about 5 different notches, so I dropped them right to the box. I found that suited me, because it's again, from Logitech where you stood on top of it almost, this is a completely different feel, and it's nice, it's lovely, it really is nice. Brakes okay. I'm waiting for the it wasn't in stock for the load cell kit for the brake, which I'm sure will make quite a difference, because let's say at the moment the brakes are not so good. They're okay. Well, they're a big improvement from Logitech. Don't get me wrong. I'm perhaps underselling that a little bit. I know it's great to turn the steering wheel. It's not vibrating in my hand all the time. It's always the biggest nightmare with your Logitech. And just because I know the Logitech, I'd had that 8 years. It's a long time. And I've never used a direct drive wheel, so obviously it is good, as a lot of people say, it'll take me some time to adjust to it. But I was a bit disappointed. At the moment, the biggest issue is if I turn the TC down, I'm in trouble. My old setup side on the Logitech just weren't kicking. It's more sensitive on the accelerator, much more sensitive. So this is where I'm not doing anything silly in this race. I just want to feel now how I'm going to be when I'm racing. And this course, I'm sure most of you out there know what this course is like. Whoa. I'll probably get caught up. But this is the test really. And I suppose there's other people out there quite used to it. But the fact I've had to keep even the second TC on, it still wobbles a bit as well. I mean, there's probably a lot of settings I need to look at and get done, but you know, I'm sure all of you have used ACC. We all get tips and helps off of, I know, I'm indebted to people who point me in the right direction. It's great. This is not a course I'm a fan of. This is what I'm finding. I put the brake on there and it's just not stopping the car. I mean, this is a horrible track, isn't it? This track, even though I only do this on fours, I'm thinking, oh no. So again, on the brakes there. Now, you can obviously adjust the stuff. There's a thing called the fit house. Which will, you know, needs some work maybe. But clearly I can see straight away that I'm not. Nothing's happening for me here. The guy is 14 seconds behind me, may well catch me. Oh, it's such a tricky track, isn't it? Yeah, so basically I'm, whoa, fella's facing me the wrong way. Not round him. And I think the other interesting thing is, I'm just going to give my honest view. You know, I did see someone making a comment, well, you know, it's about the person who drives, and it is about the driver. I'm 63 years of age playing this game now. I'm not going to be as good as someone 10, 20 years younger than me. And I'm not going to big myself up and say I will be. I'm just a player at somewhat. Well, I've done that 3 times so far. Certainly wasn't doing that on the Logitech. I love where that, you know. You look back on brakes again. Brakes didn't stop me, so I've definitely got issues with this. It was very frustrating. even see what came up on the screen then. So it's probably the wrong track to see, but you can see how badly I'm struggling on here. And I was doing quite well on SimGrid. I had done nearly 60 races and I was picking up my points quite well. So all I'm using it for really now. Is just to get to the end and just get the practice in. About getting that brakes right there. So yeah, we are looking for a lot of help really. See what I mean? But yes, I know it's not be my driving, and I have to take that on the chin and go, yeah, I'm not an expert simmer and I was a rally player. But it's interesting to see what this R3 is going to mean to me. I think the brakes sometimes, you know, they are better. I know I'm saying there's sort of issues with them sometimes, but in general they are better. The whole thing is getting to learn them, but this track's just thrown me in. Getting around that corner's been nigh on impossible. other thing, of course, I've decided to do is take away the brake line. So I'm just going to make work for myself. At least that lap was a bit quicker. An improvement. Faster again. And like I say, I'm literally running on default. Yeah, a bit late on the brakes, and look at that. Look where that's put me. Again, brakes again didn't work. So if I've got a criticism of this, and it may be I just need to alter a setting. Look at that again. Oh well, that didn't go well, did it? But this is what it's going to be like. This is the learning curve. Got to just remember which race we're doing next. Is this swapping between flipping? I've got to swap between. I've got a phone on the go. Sit with SimGrid. You're always swapping between sections. Anyone else left on the road? Don't know why that's not finished. Don't quit out though. Let's go to events. Just check. So I've got 6 minutes. We're going to Barca next. So I've done Barca. I'm happy with Barca. We'd need to register for
green line, go, go, go.
next one after that. But I'll go backwards on my points. The hundreds, I was doing this 100 race challenge. These will be part of the races, but I've just sort of, it's not going to work out as I thought. There's nothing I can do about that. Let's just sort out Watkins Glen. Yeah, it's quite tricky on the phone. I've noticed to try and sort out registering for races. There's a lot in for Barcelona, 18. We'll register for Watkins Glen. Good thing is with this, by the way, you can keep entering quite nicely ahead of yourself. Just got to remember to keep entering if you want to keep racing. We're going to go through a fair few races today. I think we'll just keep going. At the moment, Barcelona's on 18. That's funny because an hour ago there was less than 10 players. There was 15 there, so as I say, I'll start going backwards now on the results. Let's have a look. Yeah, I lost 33 points, and I'm not too worried now because that's where I'll sit. Was my best lap 130, you know. You see everyone else is on 125s, so you can see that I'm way off, and that's the way I've got to deal with that now and see how we get on with it. There ain't much more I can do. We'll just keep trying. You know, I think the fact that I have got this new wheel is just gonna have to see where I can get to with it. You know, as I say, if there's people out there who've experienced it, then maybe be able to let me know the score. But it'd be interesting to see how many players there is on it using this wheel. Thanks for the like, thanks for watching so far. Hopefully it's not going to get too boring, but I think it's always nice that, you know, most people share what they're doing on the sim racing, and you know, this is new. I'm sure I mean a lot of people who know this R3 wheel's been out not that long, but when it came out I've waited because it wasn't compatible with ACC on Xbox, but because this is an Xbox wheel I thought, oh, I only have it for Forza, but now thankfully they've added ACC. Because I haven't got, I'd say, a sounding ground. I mean, the thing is, you know, it's there, I'm just moving. It is nice, it is so smooth. I have to tell everybody, it's so smooth. Pedal shifter's a bit louder, but the setup's lovely. And I've got this thing called Pit House. I'm sure between that and what I'm doing and the in-game settings, actually, that's a point. How long have we got for our next race? We've still got a couple of minutes. Just let me come out of this a minute and check something. I've got that. Now I took some advice on this. That's set at 490. I took some advice on that. Someone gave me some advice. Oh, thanks guys at 10 watching. That's great. That. Someone told me to have a look at Coach Dave's settings for console and the wheel settings. I had it on 900 and 900 in this, and it said 480. So I've gone and had a look at that and tried that. Right, let's see where we are. We're not in this one yet. Barcelona. Just waiting for Barca to come up. We'll see how we get on at Barca. So I'm just really trying to test the limit now and see. I've done a lot of practice. Those times are still fair distance off a competitive time. That last track is never going to be one of my tracks. It's just never going to be one of my tracks. I've done Barcelona quite a bit, and I've done Watkins Glen, so I should be a little bit better in here, fingers crossed. Right, where are we? We must nearly be ready to get a code. Yeah, about 30 seconds. I found that last time when I wouldn't join the SimGrid races because I didn't think I was fast enough. I tried to get faster, I couldn't get faster in practice. When I did the SimGrid races, my times were faster than my practice. Hope that makes sense. But what I've now discovered, the setups I had on my Logitech G920, I've put them into here and the car's all over the show. And I played around a little bit with it, and one of the biggest things was that I've gone to default settings today with very slight adjustment, just to see how I get on in a race really. I've used the settings I had on Logitech and the wheel is all over the show, so I'm sure there's something within there that I just need to discover that will help me, and I'm sure we'll get to that. Right, we should have a Barcelona one coming up. Oh no, we've dropped out of SimGrid, that's not good. Say, busy talking. Right, let's find my Barcelona server. I'm assuming it's that one. Yes, it is 45104. Oh, it says wrong password. Interesting. It says 45104. This can happen, by the way. Nope, it's not having that for some reason. Perhaps because we're not highlighted on it. Let's try again. Mad innit, I haven't played this for a while. And you forget what you're doing. Fantastic amount of watchers, guys. Most watchers I've ever had. No pressure, eh? No pressure, as they say. Right, I've got a slight setup, and there's very little in this setup. We'll just drive out. There's a lot of cars in this race, so now obviously the last race I wasn't so good. I can do this course. Don't know where I'll finish up in the race, but not going to be competitive on it, but I can do it. I'd say the big thing I've done since my last SimGrid races is to take the driving line off. Now that's a big ask for me. I mean, I do know, like the Barca, I've done Barca loads of time on Forza, so I'm not new to Barca. this corner's a night. I find that corner a nightmare. This is tight, isn't it? Two big curves there. If you don't get that right on there, you hit the curve like that. There's the problem with this wheel. I was flat on the brakes then. Like I say, some of it, and I'll be 100% honest, is my driving. I can't profess to be a fantastic sim racer. It's a big step, but this is what I'm finding. So hopefully when I get that brake update, the load cell, a load cell, making the brake into a load cell. It was out of stock when I bought the wheel, and I suspect quite a few people have bought this, used the brake, gone, yeah, still on a spring. I know it's Hall sensor, which are good, but I'm having to brake early, but they could still brake early for some corners, so let's get off here and get out of the way. Let's get back in that garage before I get in anybody's way. Thanks for the watchers, guys. That's the most I've seen watching me. Yeah, this is tough. You know, I'm putting myself out here to make this is. But I don't know what everyone else thinks, but you can only practice so much. I know you can keep tweaking. Don't know what are the tyre temps saying there. Do I need to flick the tyre temps? Yeah, tyres are not too bad. Props are the 3 or 4 on that one. I'd say I've changed very little else. And I'm sure there'll be people screaming at the screen going, oh, you can't have it like that. You know, I don't know. I don't know what people's thoughts are. Yeah, I'm sitting here. Sometimes I need my glasses to read stuff. I have, I've got the phone going, but I've got an iPad down here. I've got an iPad down here with the chat on for anyone who starts chatting to me. I don't know how many people are familiar with ACC and all the grids and everything, and you'll see here there's 18 drivers and I'm 17th. That just relates to me, what I'm at basically. Thanks for a subscriber today, that's great. It's up to 13 there we had watching. Wow, 13. I never thought I'd get past 10 watchers. Looking at a lot of channels, to get 10 watchers is mad. Right, possibly we might have might be a little bit better than this race. Oh dearie me. I never understand as well why sometimes it sets you up on the opposite side. I don't know what people are doing it, because I don't know why they're charging through like that. But the one thing I've got is the accelerator's so much more sensitive. See how much to speed I can't judge this. It's dead sensitive accelerator, which is great, really.
Green light, go, go.
obviously the problem down here is you don't want to be in my position. Charging into this corner could be. Hang on. Oh dearie me, how many is off there then? That'll test me now. We'll see how well we're doing with this course. That's put a lot of cars behind me, a hell of a lot of cars behind me. No panic, let's just not panic. Clear on the left because I'm getting hit, I can't attack there. It's a tricky corner, that. The other good thing about having the sensitivity here, couldn't with me Logitech just tickle the brakes slightly. You know, poor old Logitech, it was something and nothing. Some experienced people got knocked off then at the beginning. I only slowed down there because there's cars.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I don't think some people realise as well, you know, when you're an experienced sim racer, sorry, it's easy to play these games. Although I play quite a lot of sim racing, I don't have the experience level to hack it with these guys.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. There's a slow car ahead.
Like I say, I'm on default, so that's not going to be doing me any favours. Just going to keep going as I keep going. This is ridiculous. The control I don't have on the car is ridiculous compared to having. You can imagine having used my Logitech and I was so happy that it was going okay, and I had the TC down to 3 on this McLaren. Never made mistakes like that. To be fair, I've been doing some practice laps on here and I've been down at about nearly 151, which I know is totally slow. The can be demoralising this though, I have to tell you. Watch this now. Look at that. I just simply haven't been doing that. It's interesting as well because I say I did do some practice before and I was down to about 151. Which I say I know is slow, but yeah, it's the fastest. I didn't even do that fast in practice. That's a better lap. That's my best lap there. Can we better it? Yeah, so the challenge is to find someone on Xbox really. Not as good that time. Hey ho, just keep going. Try again. get under the 51. Got one more lap to go by the looks of it. I can see someone just in chat, but I haven't got my glasses on, I'm afraid. Will we get round? No. Unfortunately not. So I'm hoping the load cell might be the thing that just maybe seals the deal with me on this. We'll have a quick chat when this finishes because I've got my next race with it before. Slow it again, so what do we do? Best lap. Did a 151.216, which was, didn't get that low in practice. I was close to that in practice. Again, look how wide. Okay, go back to the garage. Wasn't very good. Right. Wait for that to come out. Good luck in the race. Yeah, thanks mate. Thanks for the likes and watch. It's been great that. Well, chuffed with that. That's great stuff. Did we register for the next one? Didn't we be able to register for another one? Yeah, it's just hard going flat out on the settings I've had to drop into, which ain't too bad in that race. I still slid a couple of times, it's just not like me. But that's it, let's just check we're in for another one.
Green light, go, go, go.
Let's get out of that race. What's that one? Oh, thanks for subscribing. For subscribing, nice one, mate. Thank you very much. More the merrier. It's a great thing it is. Right, let's go back on SimGrid. I'll be dropping at regular intervals now. What's next? Oh, we only got 6 for Watkins. No, must have more. Let's just go through this. Oh, we've got 21 for Watkins Glen. Wow. Great stuff. So really what we're doing is we're just dropping. The only thing is we're losing my points in my racing, but that's the way it goes. What was the Barca race? What do we lose in Barca? 24. So 51 was my fastest to go, in front was a 50, 48s, 46s. So I can see all the lap times, I can see where I am and how far out I am. Certainly need to get down under 50 on Barca to be a bit more competitive. Right. That Laguna Seca was really difficult. We'll register for another one there. Let's just keep going. They're only going to get better if we practice. There's no point in me just dipping races out and not doing them. Oh goodness me, I've just realised who I'm going to be in possibly a race with. Let's just see, just excuse me for 1 second. Just let me see if he's on YouTube. Maybe why there's quite a few of you about. Maybe he's not, maybe he's doing something else. I'm just checking who's on YouTube at the moment. Live or not live? No. Thanks for all those people who've watched, liked, jumped in. Thanks, we had a couple of extra subscribers. That's fantastic. Yeah, good race, mate. Thanks for that, saying that. Wait for my next one. What have we got? 3 minutes, 2 minutes. I've gone back to Laguna Seca again. I don't know if that's a wise decision, but I can but keep trying. I'm up against a legend. Hello folks, what are we waiting for? We are waiting for our next race code to come in. Yeah, I think that, so the only, the biggest frustration I've got at the moment is clearly this set. It's to do with setups, and there's no two ways about it that it is definitely to do with something, I think, between the wheel setups from the sim hub, the thing that Moza runs, their hub with the Xbox. I'm not sure what that is going to be. As I say, I've been asking around, I've been trying to get people's advice. As you all know, that it is great on here because people will come to you and let you know what's going on, and give you some advice, which I love that. It's great that there is an opportunity to do that. Right, let's have a little refresh of our lists. We are going to Watkins Glen. I'm assuming it's that one at the top. I think it will be that one. What's it, 32871? I'm sure it will. Three, 2, 8, 7, 1. Yep, here we go, Watkins Glen. Now, no practice, no nothing here, no setup. The legend that is at the top of the screen is Mr. Just Boris, if you know him, everybody. I'm in a race with a legend, unbelievable. I call him a legend already. Some of you might laugh at that, but I think there isn't any more I can say, really. He's been very helpful to me as well. It's nice when you've got help out there. He's, suggested a few things to me. Told me just to keep going. And it is, I've got my feedback set up higher than there's a little bit of oscillating in the wheel, which, not when it's level. Again, these are the kind of things that I need to remember. That's a horrendously tricky corner. Oh, dearie me. Like I say, the big thing for me is I've got rid of the line, which sort of scared me to start with. Can't do that there. Back in the garage. So I'm not really doing anything else other than that. Just going to wait. Let's say Russell's ahead of me. There's some big drivers in here. I'm just going to keep it steady again. And it's all really just about me finding out what's going on. Again, I know this track pretty well. This idea of me just braking and trying to get the braking right. That's what I learned. But yeah, I'm waiting for the load cell pedal, and I've no idea when it's coming. There's on this R3 you can, so it's 2-spring, basically your brake spring, same as your accelerator is. But I just feel the brake needs that extra bit. Hopefully I'll be able to cope with that. So I've seen people saying they bought it and it's really stiff, but don't know. I think you need to have a brake that you can just feel. I'm pushing far too much down at times on this brake in tight corners. I can see it's going to be an issue through the bus stop here. So we'll see how we go. I was just trying to see whether we had anybody else online racing. Just check if there's anybody else. I think Russell must just be racing. Yeah, he's just racing by the looks of it. So we'll just keep going on here. Thanks for the likes, the watchers and the subscribers today as well. Thank you very much indeed. It's nice to get more subscribers. I'm hoping this month, and if you like and subscribe, that's great. No pressure. We've got up to 85. It'd be nice to get to 100 this month. So I'm aware that through the summer sometimes it depends, doesn't it? But people are on holiday, people might be watching, but people are away. Kids going back to school now, so things will change again. And right in the middle of the winter, I'm sure it'll change again when people are more stuck indoors and the weather's not so good. Still getting some good days. Today, broken my record today for people watching. I think we got to 12 before. We got to 12 certain. I don't know if we got to 13 or even 14. Wow, that is just, I can't tell you. That is so amazing to get to that. Someone like me who's got so few subscribers. Yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of chat, and I'm trying to just improve all the time. But I'm not a top end driver, and I'm not going to give you the tips on setups till I get this right. I would hopefully give some other people with a Moza some heads up, whether that helps them, whether they can help me. That's what I'm sort of trying to find out as well, because I shouldn't really be sitting with a TC of 6 and the other function on 6 really, because I'm not going to get any faster. But I'm hesitant to move them at the moment until I can find a setting that suits me. I'm still not at the back here, which I'm surprised, because my points are dropping and it means I'll drop a lot. But I'll come back. This will be interesting. I do like this track as well. is. That's the one thing I've noticed trying to get to the start line. It is super sensitive on my throttle, which is great. I am loving that. You know, as whereas on the Logitech I was all over the place, but I've noticed here trying to hold it. It's so difficult trying to hold it. It's super sensitive as soon as you touch it. I'll give you that, you know, Moza, that's great. Don't know what this will be like, this first corner now. It's a troublesome corner and so many cars. Let's get out of the way of a few there. I say I'm quite comfortable with this course, even though I've not practiced it. It's my first lap on it, so to speak, almost. I don't mind this. It's nice, you know, you feel all that bump then, and that's what I like again. I felt all that through the wheel. I just need the better braking. That's, you know, and it's nice that I can discover that. But what I like about this is just you can turn smoothly through the corners. Didn't have that with my Logitech. I was fighting every corner with that Logitech, literally. Be interesting to see if I can keep up with anybody now. Just so nice to have a wheel that does this. I'm sure I'll get the settings worked out. You know, for God's sake, there's so many people in the communities nowadays. I'm sure we'll get a definitive, well, maybe not definitive, but you can just see that out on throttle and brake I'm still not right. Just hanging on there. Don't hit me, mate, there's no need to hit. Whoa. And then of course there's the trail braking that everyone's telling me about. God knows how I'm going to work that one out. Wow. It's going to test me then because I've just seen how many cars are close behind me. No excuse on Watkins Glen though, because I played it a lot on Forza. I do know my corners. But I should imagine I'll slip back quite a bit. It's nice to have this, honestly. You know, obviously I'm not fully appreciating it yet, but I think time will I'm sure will only tell on this for me. Just frustrating to be set on the defaults, like I say. Whether I can hold off what's behind me, probably going to have some fun trying to hold off what's behind me. There's only 2 more behind me that are close enough to me, so still getting that horribly wrong. Oh dear, somebody's taken a turn for the worst on the corner there. But he's got run into the corner, or I mean, this is big for me to tackle it. I haven't tackled this, and I've tackled it straight off here with no braking line whatsoever. Obviously it is telling a bit, to say the least. But like I say, I've played it and 4s or so. Just not doing very well on this corner. Gone too wide there. It's following him before, strangely enough. How many more laps? Maybe a couple. See, 146. So If you look at my lap time, it's awful. So, like I say, some of that's going to be turning that TC down to get that extra speed, but not sure where we go at the moment with everything. Oh, that was a shame. Just the guy in front hadn't got that far ahead actually. Assuming Russell must be near enough top. I'll settle for 14th. Oh. In the garage. Did Russell? Oh, Russell didn't win. Surprised at that. Thought Russell would have won that one. Now I need to. Did I register for? Which races am I registered for? Let me check. Got 20. We got 20 in for Laguna Seca next. We'll register for the next Barca after that. Sorry if you can hear a phone going off. I'm just keeping up to some messages.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Finished. Just trying to keep an eye on where I am. Watkins Glen, did I lose more points? Yeah, even though I made 5 places up, I lost 8 points, but there you go. Not to worry about that. Checking what kind of lap times, how slow was I? So 51, behind me were 49s, ahead of me were 46s, 47s, yeah. I said 49 would push me up a bit. So 43 is fast. What's Russell on there? 44s. I'm never going to be. That's, you know, unless I mean, I would probably, the only thing I would say is that there will probably be some kind of frustration from me over the fact that this wheel should make me better, faster, even, you know, withstanding I'm not a top driver, it still should be some improvements there for me. Certainly should be. We are now waiting for another Barca race. I think we went for, I can't remember which one. Oh no, we're waiting for Laguna. Lovely. Yeah. Let's go and get a quick drink while we wait for that one to start. Let's not break anything. Thanks for the likes and the watches. Just to let you know, today, guys, we beat our records today. It's the most people have ever watched me on a stream. We've got a minute left, better get in here. Refresh the list. Lagunas are just a nightmare, innit? But we're doing it. We're doing them all. We'll see how we get on. probably back for more tomorrow, I think, as well. Opportunity rate. Here we go. Where are we? Should be. Yeah, we are going to Laguna. 7-2. I don't think I've sorted any kind of setup yet, have I? I'm just running like that. It was terrible on there. The only thing is let's try that. It's very much trial and error in here, and it's probably a bit dangerous to do trial and error in here, but I think it's a race that most people would not want to do. But it's part of it. Part of what I'm trying to do, so let's just keep going. Ah, see, can't even get out. No. Let's go back to the garage. Let's have a look at our setup. More PSI in there to 25. Okay, wait for this one to finish. Just great, everyone's been dipping in and watching, it really is great. So we're going to say, and this is a big field again. What are we on this one? 20. The glare on the screen today. I should have put some black in it. No problem. This officer I've got on mine and will go soon in the winter. Look, glare off the window. So yeah, this Moza is still fun and games. Still, I just feel if I sit there and practice all the time, I'm getting nowhere fast. You know, I was faster on Barcelona there than I was in all the practice I've done. Sometimes I think when you race you get pushed a bit anyway. I suppose just getting comfortable with the braking system and everything involved really. I was also going to do some proving grounds, but I think proving grounds this week. Can't double check. I wanted to try some proving grounds. Was on. Can't remember what races proving grounds was on. Oh, Valencia, Bathurst and Spa, but the timings don't, as you know, today 2 people on Bathurst, 2 on Spa, so I was thinking later on of having a go at Bathurst. I've never done that. Let's see what that was like. Right, where are we sitting here? A long way down. For those of you who don't understand SimGrid and its scoring system, everyone who's playing this game, this race, everyone who's driving this race and this, whatever you want to say, gets a ranking based on the points they have in SimGrid. Clearly I'm number 21 because my ranking points is lower than everybody else in front of me, and so on, so up and up and up. So you sort of become aware of, say for instance there's a spin, crash out, car 3, 4 and 5 end up behind you, you know you're going to get absolutely annihilated by them, so you need to do it. But if I'm racing against cars 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, I've got half a chance of being okay with them. This one's going to be a horrific race, I can tell you now. If you stay on the track in this race and just avoid trouble, I should imagine, first of all, 21 people aren't finishing this race. So I'm going to finish the race. That'll give me half a chance to gain a few places. Finish your races as well, that's the other thing on here. Don't give up on your races. Yeah, I'm just having to adjust to the sensitivity there with this accelerator. It is great on here. Thanks for watching, everybody. By the way, if you like what you're doing, you know, drop a like, subscribe. It's great if we could get some more likes today. It'd be great. Yeah, look at that. I just touched the pedal and I'm just trying to hover it on him. I can hardly squeeze it. Right, like I say, let's see what happens. But I suspect 21 won't finish. And I won't finish 21st. First corner, can you see all the crashes? Car's already out of position. Now, what I was saying to you about good drivers. Guy behind me is 12th, so he's a better ranked driver than me. So I'll probably come under pressure from him. and he'll come past in a minute, which is fine. Oh, I've gone off, which wasn't expecting to do. Oh, someone else has gone off, someone else has gone off. Said to you about this one, didn't I? Oh, I've done it again there. I keep going off on that corner. I can't believe it. What did I say? I wouldn't finish 21st? Did say a lot of cars would go off. Again, brakes letting me down on here. This is really you can see how everyone's taken some of these corners. It is such tricky. Again, I'm right round again, which is really napping me off. See why a lot of people won't do this one. Might settle down now. Can I hold the 40 seconds I have? Yeah, I make 55, so 18. Said I wouldn't finish 20 seconds. I can't believe how much of a fight it is. Tried to stop the car then. There's so many people who do this one and think, oh, do you know what, why have I done this one? Look, it's just, it catches so many people out this course. You end up just going around so slow. Because if you come under any pressure, you're probably thinking, oh, I'm going off here. I mean, how many crashes have we seen so far? Oh, oh, another one. Another one in front of me. Of course, Ben, how many people have gone off on this race? It's like you do a lap and then you're off. It is mad, isn't it? Off again. It's like you're on ice on this one. Put your foot down and you're gone, like you're right Bambi on ice. Thought someone else has just come back on the track up there. It's mad, isn't it? It's like almost Destruction Derby, this course. Can you just hang on in there? I had no chance then. Because they made such a mess of the corner. Just want to finish this one. Oh, it's unbelievable. I think everyone goes into the corners thinking, oh, am I going to survive this corner? Oh, there's another. Is that more off? 2 more? Wow. Unreal, innit? Keep losing so many cars. And here, I don't know what I keep doing, I keep losing it here. Such an awful corner to take on. I think if you're in this race at the front, you must never know, even if you've got all the right setups, are you going to win? I think it really is a race like that. Oh, right on that corner again. That's a lap. Oh yeah, big improvement on that lap. Still got to get round a couple more times, yeah, I think. Oops, gone too far. God, they're better drivers. They've obviously had some issues. See what I mean about their guys who are ranked 1 and 3 when we start. Whoa! Oh, ranked 1 and 3, and have they gone and hit each other then? They'll not be happy there. It's like I said to you, those are the kind of guys you let pass because you know they're fast. I so imagine those two will not be happy. Well, I think anybody who's been watching this race will say this has been an eventful race. And I've just hung on for dear life as much as I can. I think I made one mistake, didn't I? Last time up here I've made a mistake. More than happy to get to the end of this race though. Wow. That was a race and a half, wasn't it? That was unbelievable, that one. Hey, yeah, how are you, mate? Experiencing all the fun of my Moza 3. Actually did quite well in that race. That's a horrible track. I'm sure most people out there will say that's such a difficult track. But I'd started 21st on there. So that should be alright from a point of view of how well I did. But wow, the carnage around me was unbelievable then. It really was. It was madness. Madness. Oh, right, okay. Will do.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Yeah, I've been running on the problem I've got with this wheel, the setups I had in the Logitech, I tried to use them and the car was all over the place. I was actually, would you believe then, on default settings near enough. Jeff, hello. Cheers, Jeff. I'm sure I'll catch you on with Boris or Andy on Gopher. We're always talking, aren't we? And you'll see I'm a slightly older player. Yeah, I've been having some fun and games with this wheel. It's just let me check where we're up to here. When's my next race? Just let me check what's next. Where are we going next? We're going back to Bar, so I'm not too bad in Bar. So I've got slightly lower. The thing I had the issue with is the TC. I had the TC down on the Logitech as low as 3 and the ABS on 2. But well, yeah, we'll look at the brake ducts. Well spotted, but these are the kind of things I'm not good at and I need advice and help on. Are you saying it should be on 3s or 4s? Let's just get my servo list up. What have we got till Barca? We've got 3 minutes 59. Yeah, I've just been generally looking for a bit of chat as well to see what's going on. It's been good today. Oh dear. Very good, very good. I did notice Russell was in one of them last races. I feel honoured to be in a race. So, you know, I'm sure you see other YouTubers saying, "Oh, great to be in a race with a you know quite a well subscribed to YouTuber," and it is. It's good. It's good to think that whatever level you're at, and you know you're not going to be fighting for first place, but you might be trying to get into the top 10, top 5, whatever. You know, on a sim grid we've got 20 odd players. You might be trying to get like me there, top 15. It's great to have that kind of, I don't know, we've got cross play, but it's great to just see people jumping on and off, and it's see other YouTubers, because I sometimes used to feel with the sim racing, not so much the Forza, but I always wanted to try something like this ACC or an iRacing, but I didn't have a PC, so I was limited, and it's been nice to have the opportunity to try ACC, because you know I'm not any kind of top rated sim driver. You know, it's something I've got into, and you know, don't get me wrong, I've done rally since I can ever remember. You know, I've come right through all the ranks of the McRae games, Richard Burns rally. I've done heavily modded Richard Burns rally, but I was rally. I do like a bit of touring car. That's why I like the idea of doing Forza, but I'm sure we all know the downfalls of Forza, and as much as I want to try this wheel on Forza, I think I've said to myself it's ACC with this wheel. I've waited a few years to buy a direct drove wheel. I didn't even think I'd even get one, to be honest with you. You know, I did stop racing a few years ago, but I couldn't. I needed to get back onto it. So it's been good to do, and you, like anything, you're learning all the time, aren't you? You know, I'm in the Discords, which is something new to me, but I'm trying to find info, and there's lots of help. But yeah, it's just this now with this wheel. I'm trying to see if there's many Xboxers out there using it on ACC. What's their thoughts? It's just mine is the cars. If I drop the TC, the cars are all over the place. It's a lovely smooth wheel. It's really nice. I'm waiting for me brake mod to turn the brake into load cell, which I think will make another world of difference. The pedal's dead sensitive on the accelerator though, it's great. Right, we're going to Barcelona now. I don't know how many was in for Barcelona. I didn't see. I can probably see actually. Let's have a look. No, we'll have to wait because it's about to come online. I don't know if it was. Is it up yet? Yeah, there we go, Barca. So it's not, it's a full grid, but it's not 94,136. It's only one lot. Yep, into Barca. Should be good. So I have got a slight setup for the Barca one. Nothing exceptional, we're just slightly. Where are we on the brake? Set them to 3. just done a UE in the pits there. We get 16 in here. Yeah, I was right on the heavy on the brakes there. So like I say, we're on mostly default setting, you'll have seen there. Oh, I've done that a couple of times. Get back in the garage, not good. That's what I keep forgetting. This front brakes thing. Never done this before. Yeah, it's an eye opener. It's and as I said, yeah, I was looking for help. Really, just to see if there's something I'm not doing, because there's a hub with this, and actually just while I'm here, we better check what races we're entered in for. That's one thing if you want to keep playing. What was my last result? Did I lose points, gain points? Whoa! That last race, because I made up 8 places, I gained 147 points. Whoa, that was worth doing the Laguna for then, wasn't it? That's mad. Where we registered for? To register for another Watkins Glen. You can just there's quite a bit of time you can, if when you're doing SimGrid, if you just want to keep updating and browsing the events and keep sticking yourself into the events. Whilst we've just got a few seconds there, chuck myself into a couple more. The thing is, when you're doing it, make sure you put your right car in. Let's give us a good registration. Lap time on my best one. So my best lap time on Laguna was 1:29. And you can see how far behind the pace I am. That's 5 seconds. Probably 4 seconds off a decent time. So so it just shows you got a lot to do still. well chuffed, and great stuff for people who are subscribing, loving it. Thank you so much. So I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I really can't. It's so, you know, people are taking the time out to subscribe and watch. It's really nice that people are doing that. It really is, and it's just that community out there is great. Looking forward to the winter. Just hope we can just get a little bit more of an insight into this wheel. We can get some more help. It'd be great if we could. So anybody out there, it's great, fantastic. Just thanks anyone watching. If you're not stuck a thumbs up, like, or you know, even a subscribe, no pressure. It's great to get them people jumping on board.
30 seconds.
Something else, just quickly interrupt there. When you're doing SimGrid, the first time I played it, it says 30 seconds. Press your button,
20
that's where it says drive, because what happens is you get chucked in the pit if you didn't. I ended up in the pit to start with, and I felt really stupid. So I've got a slight alteration on this one. I need to watch them brakes. Thanks, Pierre, for that tip. I need to watch what I'm doing with that. Right, here we go again. Let's see how we can get on.
Going double file.
Again, I don't quite this one. The only thing with this, look, it's so sensitive in it. And I mean, the brakes are sensitive on the short. It's just I found on the tighter corners, and I think that is just literally going to be. I'm sure you'll all tell me that you more professional, what I call simmers, will tell me it's a case of. Sensitivity, you touch that and it's just great. The throttle's great, the brakes,
Green light, green light.
tricky one again here. Gotta watch Bart. It's that first S's at Barca there. Oh, look at this. You have to just be careful, son. Look at him, he's gone right across. Oh, look, and he's gone up spinning out. It's a nightmare, isn't it? You've got to have your wits about you. So much lately on the first first corner. Honest to God. You really just have to be. Whoa, I just missed one.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the
Let him
left.
go.
Clear on the left.
Sometimes just like to settle in me on these races. Whoa, someone's demolished something there as well. No, I'm looking forward to getting the load cell for the brake. It'll be an eye-opener for me just to see what's what.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Again, I can see he's a 5th ranked driver, so he's going to put me under pressure because he's going to be good. But That's what's good, is just to chase him. Because I'm never going to get anywhere near him in theory. Oh, just held on there. Car's just not turning there. Coming at the wrong angle.
Yellow flag, be careful there. There's a slow car ahead.
Down a bit in this race, probably lose points in this one, but hey ho, that was a massive bonus in the last one, so that's a shame.
Warning for exceeding yellow flag, charging front. Slow car ahead.
Right up. Would have had a better lap time then. I haven't got under 51, so that's a shame.
Clear on the right.
Oh, lost it and got hit.
Hit damage to the right.
Oh, twice. heading for decent times, then lap times getting close to 50. So the tyre pressure's too high on the left one. No! Keep doing that. This corner's killing me. That car doesn't turn in it. Gave you space, don't know where you want to go. stay on the track now. Wasn't a very good race. Wasn't a very good race. Thanks for the likes and the watches, guys, and the hellos. We're in for another couple of races. So let's let this drop out, and then we're going back to Watkins Glen next, I think. Oh, can't remember where we're going back next. Yeah, going back to Watkins Glen in a minute. Check what we're registered for. Session has ended. Just returns that. Yeah, well, we've got Watkins Glen next, then Laguna Seca. So we've got 15 in for Watkins Glen at the moment. Certainly slower level of people. Then we've got 2 Lagunas. People will be getting fed up with that Laguna, I think. Oh, there's another one we're out of.
Green light, give it all you can.
Come back to that in a minute. We're going to go to Watkins Glen next. Oops. Damage them. just watching, waiting for our next one. Going to go into Watkins Glen. Results from Barca, would have lost some points, 25. What did we do on the last Watkins Glen? We're looking to beat. Our lap time was 1:51, so we're trying to beat 1:51 this time. So we'll do Watkins Glen, then back to Laguna. Thanks for everyone who's jumped in and watched today, great stuff. And for the likes, we squeeze a few more likes. Where are we? Oh, about 58 seconds or so for our next one. It's quite warm today, everybody. Right, what are we looking for? We are looking for Watkins Glen. Don't know how many people will be on Watkins Glen. Should be up there in a sec. Here we go, Watkins Glen. 27.45. There we go, Watkins Glen. I don't think I sorted anything out for on here. Did I? Nope, I didn't. So, I stayed as I was really. Just going to go back one on that, just going to check, drop the brakes, put the rear wing up. Okay, oh no. brakes aren't too bad on this one. I think it's the corners where what I've noticed is there's very sharp corners. Checking the tyres really. I hate this when someone's coming so close to you. Put you off. Tyres a bit low. No, wait for that one. Right, what's going on here? I've lost my iPad. Let's get on here. Sorry guys, is anyone talking or whatever? It's been great today, thanks so much for your likes, etc. What have we got? Fuel in there. I can remember having twice. About 10 laps with it, didn't I? Right. Yeah, just the thing today that I've been on the max TC and ABS and function, so we're just gonna have to work on it. It's just me finding some. Thanks for the likes, everybody. Thanks for the subscribers today. We gained 3 today, which is fantastic. Yeah, I'm on the Moza R3, we're on Xbox Series S, we're on ACC. Just having come from my Logitech, obviously there's a massive improvement in the things that you can do. However, disappointment was that I put my settings I had with my Logitech into here, and the biggest issue was the TC. I've had to up that completely. I'm actually almost in default mode, so I'm sure there's work to be done, but I'm not sure where. Sat at the back again, so what have we got, 17 in this one? I know it says 14 on the left and I'm number 17 on the right. Basically that means 17 people have registered for the race, and I'm ranked 17 based on my scoring points on SimGrid. What's probably happening is, I suspect
30 seconds.
They were just struggling to get in. Now I'm 17 out of 17. I think sometimes what happens is there's just a little bit of lag or a lateness on it. People are just getting in. Right, we're on Watkins Glen, everybody. Here we go again. What can we do on here? Looking to beat 1:51 was my best lap time. Certainly that's way out by...
Going double file.
Probably need to be 2 seconds better to compete. So sensitive on my pedal.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
Oh, low tire pressure. What happened there? Can't believe that. I took that up as well.
Green light. Go, go.
That's not going to do me any favours then, is it? Managed to stop then. Like I say, when I do this, I won't finish last, I don't think. Unless I do something stupid. I'm coming off the power. Because that's the first flashpoint. It's this old default, isn't it, where so many cars in a race, somebody will take somebody at some stage, somebody will do something daft. The fact I'm a second behind doesn't really make any difference at the moment. Obviously don't want to get too far behind, but had no carnage yet, which is interesting. Can't believe it actually. Makes a refreshing change that no one's got clattered. Oh well, that's the fastest I've got round. got under 151. Can we get under 150? Oh, must have been a few cars go off. Hadn't realised where I was. So my challenge is, when you're doing this, see, my challenge to myself now is to try and get under that 150. Don't know. Will we get there? Yeah, go under one. Can we get under 149? That was slow. That one goes over, will it? Let's just hope the donkey behind me doesn't. It's fair. Don't hit me, mate. Well, there wasn't space there, but I've had to pull over to give him it. I hate that. Oh, look at that. Serves him right for going for that space that wasn't there. Don't know if he'll re-catch me. Got under 150, I'm well chuffed with that, to be honest with you. Come on, Nigel, don't do anything silly now.
Yellow flag is at all.
Need a nice last lap. Come on. Come on. Get this right. Settle for that. That wasn't too bad. You did quite well then. And I was a second and a half faster, which was nice. Just gives me an idea and guidelines to if I do some more practicing, how close I am on times. Thanks ever so much today, guys, for all the watches. Have been tremendous. Got 6 likes, which is brilliant. Got some new subscribers, brilliant. We'll be doing the same again tomorrow. What else have we got registered for? I think we've got one more. Got one more back at Laguna for a laugh, because that's just been, I wonder how many are in for that. We'll wait for this to finish and then we'll check. Back in the garage, we'll see how we do in Laguna. Oh, looks we're up to about, are we only up to 13? Yeah, only up to 13. I think people are a little bit with that one. What was my time on that one to beat? 1:29, which was way off the pace. No, just lost 28 points there, but I did a 1:49, 4:82, still well off the pace. but around me there were slower drivers. Well, one.
Green light. Go, go, go.
But the interesting thing is, certainly 2 or 3 others who wasn't more than a couple of seconds away, or a second and a half away, so an improvement. It's just we can't get that TC down. Right, so we've got one more to go, yeah. Oh, marvellous. Another subscriber. I'm loving it. Brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow, what can I say? That is just wow. Thank you so much. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Right, we're going to go into Laguna again, which is going to be Chaos City. I think we've got 5 minutes. What did I say we were up to drivers wise? Let's have a little look. Can we see? I think it's stuck on about 13. No. So we can just refresh this and we'll see what we're up to. Oh, we've got 16 now. 3 minutes, we've got 16. Yeah, fantastic today. Just thank you so much. I think that's 4 subscribers today. We only got 8 last month, so 4 on this. This is great. We're waiting 2 minutes for this one. So yeah, like I've been sort of saying on the stream, I'm on the Moza Discord, so finding out what's going on. For anyone just joining in, this is a Moza R3. I've had this for 5, 6, 7, 8. I've only had this for 9 days now. So I've produced a couple of good results from my point of view there, and I gained some points in a race. And not too, I was a bit disheartened the other day, but the only thing at the moment is I'm very high on the TC and I can't go back to my settings I had on my Logitech. But I suspect that literally is only going to take me a little bit of tweaking around and finding out. Sorry guys, chatting on Miss R race. Where are we waiting for? Yeah, got a minute. So I've just been trying to take a dabble and see, who's out there, what's going on, and how many people are on here who are actually playing on Xbox. I've got Series S, can be S or X, but have got this R3 on it, and I've obviously jumped into ACC because that's the sort of very interesting one for me, just to see really where everybody is. That's all. we're doing well here. I've lost my screen at the moment. I'm not sure what's happened. Oh, interesting. I can't turn it off. Brilliant. Yeah, we should be okay on there. No, I don't know if we've lost my screen on my TV. Yeah, something's not hooked back in there when I've turned it off. Don't want to drop out of this race, but I might have no choice. So I've only got 1 minute. Bear with me if there's a slight hiccup in the transmission here. Oh, I don't believe this. Let's just try something. No, I have my TV's on like a standby, so it'll go off eventually, but it's pulled out and said the game's not connected, which is interesting. So we're going to lose this race as I have a technical issue just when we were doing well. I'm not 100% sure what's happened there. Okay, we might not be getting this race as I've lost my screen as decided to go off for some reason, and my game's on. You may have lost picture for a second. Techno, there we go. Are we back? Are we back online now? Is our stream back online? We're waiting. I don't know if I've lost you guys. I hope I haven't. I may well have lost everybody. Yeah, sorry, we've got nothing. Yeah, we've lost the game. Looks like we won't be doing this race. Technical issues, I love it. Yeah, I've lost something or other has decided to not work. I think I've lost my OBS through to my game there for some reason. Yeah, definitely no device. Oh, we're doing well. Apologies guys, apologies. Oh, yeah, I've just lost my screen as well. I'm just having to do a bit of a reset, which means I'm not going to be able to do this race because I don't quite know what's happened. We're going to have to come out of that. We're going to have to lose this race. And do a reset and see if it picks up my screen. Not too sure what's happened here. Bear with. I think we're still broadcasting. We've had a bit of a game malfunction. I don't know if I had a bit of an internet kick in there. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I've got a fail. I don't know if I've lost my internet. Bear with. Yeah, apologies for this everybody. I have lost my OBS by the looks of it. Yeah, we have no output from our game. Yeah, of all days, when it was going well, plenty of people talking to me, and I've lost some input. I'm not sure what's quite happened here. I've got a red light on my OBS, so something has failed, which is what I didn't need to have happen. Checking my cabling, but I've lost it. I've lost that game there. Yeah, Danny, that's great, mate. And I'm trying to ascertain what we've lost here. I don't know if I'm going to have to shut down my stream and reopen it. I think we've had a blip in the OBS, guys. I will be back shortly. Keep your eye out for me. I can't work out what's happened with this. Game is running. Game is definitely running. Right, if ever you want to jump back on, guys, I am just going to try and